Okay, Cruci 11. Yeah, I think this is going to. Okay, Molten Gold. I think this is definitely going to have one of the classes drop out. But Molten Gold Star is very nice. Immediate passive is really handy for trying to deal with that elite, because otherwise it's actually pretty painful. But yeah, we now have the Terrible in our deck, which isn't really that terrible, but interesting. I wonder. But it's at this point where all the levels of Crucible start to catch up. I wonder. You know what? I like the sound of that. Just because I feel like it's something we're gonna need to do. I should be able to claim it. Good. Exactly like I wanted. I just wanted to be able to claim a kill within the next hit. Not bad. Let's claim this bomb and finish up. Oh. Huh. So I was planning on upgrading my dagger here. But with these options, I may change my game plan. To what exactly, I'm not sure. I think this is probably the safest bet. Obelisk was tempting, but there's just zero guarantee that I'm going to get future benefits for it. Alright, let's set ourselves up into Minotaur a bit, just so that we're not giga screwed once we actually do get Minotaur. But yeah, the bomb baton is going to be helpful in most fights, and the dagger upgrade is going to be helpful in the rest. I'm talking about the elite fights in particular. Um, just because with how many we're taking, it was something I was worried about. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get my dagger level 3 in time, but hopefully it's good enough. I do think just taking Shell there is ideal. Okay. We should just be pretty good for this. I don't know if that's good or bad. Interesting. It's not the hardest to hit, but also, I don't know, maybe the delay would be nice. Oh, perfect. 2 bombs is not bad. Alright, let's try and do this now. I got the refresh, perfect. That was exactly what I was after. Oh, slightly off. It's unfortunate. But hopefully our next shot can be something interesting. Not at all. Not at all. This is mildly what I was hoping for, I guess. Could be much better for sure, though. Oh, I was hopeful. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was worried about, and it's why we probably can't take many more elites, can we? Kinda need you to bounce into this refresh. Which isn't happening, obviously. Oh no way, I missed. That's my bad. Shouldn't have tried it then. Since missing was just so catastrophic. Well, that's certainly unfortunate, isn't it? I'll see what I can do, but that hurts. Now I'm pressing the hill button once there. Safety net is a good safety net. Simply because I need to be more than 2 hits against Minotaur. Okay. I think we take the remove. That was a misplay, obviously. Forgot about the fact that I have Terrible in my deck. Yeah, okay. I think we can just chill now. Dagob special button, safety net is very solid. It's quite good. If you could be so kind as to do that, perfect. There goes your health, eh? And that is kind of exactly what we're looking for. Boom, let's try not to lose any more health, I'm thinking. I can afford to go a bit aggressive, so as I'm seeing that. Kind of just like got Bombaton to help me out, so don't need to worry as much as I usually would need to. Perfect. I mean, obviously, you know, getting the spawn would have been nice, but I didn't need the spawn. It's just like a tiny, tiny bit more cash. Which is certainly not bad, but not necessary by any means. Oh my god. Pass. Yeah, well, Bumulate here is pretty insane. Ambi, so yep, very, very nice. Love to see it. We're not really getting punished for removing that, not removing that terrible now. I'll just go for this. Should be able to get 2 bombs. Well, I'll definitely get 2 bombs. Just apparently not on the first hit, which I was kind of expecting to get 2 on the first hit. I'm fine with that. Yep, I was totally correct. The Macheska is just very much good enough. For sure. Cool. Boop. Another one. I guess I'm not going to complain, but it's interesting. Let's see, where's our crit? Non-existent. Well, hopefully this next daggle can be a bit more interesting because, gonna be honest, that wasn't much. Whole bunch of bomb value there, though. Looks like this fight is pretty much over. I'm fine with that, to be honest. Prevent a spawn? We just missed. Unfortunate, but look at this incredible, incredible shot. Oh, close. It wasn't bad, but not quite what I wanted, for sure. Alright. Lovely stuff. 98 cash. It was basically just a free elite passive. That's very, very nice. Oh man. Recombobulator is so good here. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Perhaps not worth it. I do full heal though, don't I? That certainly is nice. Alright, collect a good amount of cash on the first shot as per normal. The Macheska is certainly just lovely. Oh, our bombs are going to respawn as well. Man, Refresher. I turned down Refresher for safety net, yeah? I mean, that certainly would have been nice, eh? Cool stuff in a loose circle. Alright, not Minotaur. It's not ideal. But it is at least mildly fine. It's just really just not ideal. Should be able to get a cool shot. Let's try and minimize that effect. Alright, cool shot here if you'll be so kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is why we wanted the level 3 dagger. Wait. Yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Oh, dead. Cool. I'm definitely just going to pick this up. It's already level 2, so like it's pretty insane. Dupot to give me some extra refreshes when I eventually have the power to do so. It does seem like we're going to be doing some crit nonsense, so sure. Already have the special button Dagob set up, so it's pretty easy to just continue down that line. Surely you can get 2 bombs, right? Just seems so likely. Thank you. I just didn't feel like wasting all of that lovely, lovely damage. Oh, unfortunate. Honestly, this should kind of just close out the fight, though. Gotta love it, eh? Not much more to be done. Another ball lightning. If only I'd taken the adventurous backpack, eh? I will actually take it. Okay. My refreshers gifts that keep giving. Heavy hand. I will actually simply take leave. I think it's got pretty good high roll potential here. Not sure which direction that is, probably right. Okay. Let's fun that. I think Leaf is just pretty solid here though. Oh, I'm not a big fan. Not a fan. So we're definitely going to be doing that later store. Which means... yeah, I'm not a fan. Whatever, I can just take a massive amount of fights, so... I guess that's what I do. Automaton Bobulator is a very, very, very good safety net. Especially when you add on the Recombobulator. Yeah, it's just pretty solid. Ambidextry was also just such a nice pickup because it means I get to keep shooting the very, very decent mobs. There are quite a few ways I can Giga High Roll. Unfortunately, I only got one star. I was really hoping forward to getting 2 stars in Area 2. But I could not manage that, it seems. So that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'll take it. I simply just have the cash lying around, as it seems. A lot of cool stuff I could hit here. Volunteer is not bad depending on what we're fighting. Most of the time it should be pretty useless, but it's fine. It has very fun stuff you can do with it. Alright, we should just wipe out most of them here. Crossbow? Volunteer's decent against crossbow. Indeed we did. Alright, when we fight this elite, we're going to get a refloss with stone. It's going to be amazing. That's definitely what's going to happen. No. Tempting? One more. Imagine if I get the full blown greed out, that would be fun. Just print money post combat. I'll just shoot this and then the bubble. Seems decent. Imagine the fight should be over after that. Okay. Or before that even. Nice. Looks like we have a very, very solid setup here. This is exactly the kind of thing I want to be pulling together. Okay. This is probably the worst possible fight, so good for them, I guess. I think we should still do pretty well though. We don't have like a refresher course of scaling or anything. Oh, I still haven't been to a single store yet. That's funny. That was not a good shot. Okay, looks like it's working. We're making our way through them. Perfect. Cool, cool. Yep, still haven't been to a single store, which does explain like the level of passives we have. They're not the most impressive. Or, and like, the number we have is not the most impressive. We don't really have any particularly interesting common ones for sure. Inferno at this point is actually getting mildly tempting, which is pretty silly. One Bull Lightning upgrade? Intentional Oglo? Yes. Unfortunately, the rest of that stuff is just like really not going to achieve that much. Like Dupe Station, sure, it's not bad. Off of the Pebble, wow. That was just an insane event to get. Definitely one of, if not the best events to get. Well, obviously the best event to get is like X event, which gives me X things. Where X is probably some kind of refloss with stone nonsense, right? But in terms of just events, it's definitely one of the best baseline events to get. 297 and a really badly cleared navigation. At least I improved it a bit at the end there, but still actually a bit turbulent. You could fly over to the other side of the board if I'm not careful. Short fuse, that's why you just don't bother with Infernal ever. It's just not worth it. Well, this is good. This is fine. This is useful. These two, we'll see. Don't expect them to do much. Nope, nice. I always love a nice and quick fight. That's certainly what this is. Gives me some time to upgrade my other Bull Lightning. My other Bull Lightning is now level 3 already, actually. Forgot about that lovely, lovely event that I got. Ain't that grand. Alright, our scaling should actually be pretty good as well at this point. Fresh Cause is pretty damn good at this point. Okay, yep. Oh, this is a pretty disgusting event usually, but hopefully this is not a usual comp. I'm hoping it's a whole lot stronger. we're gonna do the small thing where the small thing rolls down. Yeah, okay, that works out pretty flawlessly, huh? August certainly would be nice as well, wouldn't it? Not that I require it because it's just over. Simple as that. Cool, let's do crossbow now. I can very much just try and claim some of this cash. Lovely stuff. Honestly, I'd rather shoot this first shot. See what it can do. Only one finesse, unfortunate. But at least we get a dodge here. Yeah, nice. As long as we don't have to deal with it for the second shot, which is handy. Keep it going. Alright, still so many passives I can hit here. I did also take the intentional oboe so that I can consider a sapsack, but I imagine that's just too dangerous for now. Unless I see a shock absorber, exactly, in this options here, which I didn't, so yeah, I probably can't take this. I think I take that. Yeah, okay, well, look at these other options, right? Like, kinetic meteorite is not... Okay, it's horrendous. Throws Fate is not bad, I guess. But yeah, double buffs and double debuffs is actually very possible if I get a bomb supply infection on a blind one. It's actually super cool if I get that. I should be pretty good at hitting crits though, so the double scaling is just going to be very, very handy. Because as long as you're hitting crits, you're dealing damage. And when I have 8's finesse already, like, sign me up. Oh yeah, we get double debuffs here as well. That's nice. One store. Well, I want the second store really badly. Unless I get an enhanced, in which case I'll consider the second store a lot less. But it certainly would be pretty nice, so I would like to set up for that. Otherwise, you know, double elite to try and set up for a refresh activate nearby pegs, whatever the hell that's called again. Yeah, that sounds decent. Because we have a lot of refreshes on the board, but not the best ways to actually gain value off of it just yet. Alrighty, pretty amazing first shot if I do say so myself. And boot. Navigation should be... I was going to say forced, but apparently not. I still just put off a pretty good shot though. Alright, we get this fight. I'm pretty sure this fight's actually over just fast enough that I'm just not going to skip it. Sounds good. I mean, like, look, I do this bomb spam, I do this big hit, and then I do this, and like, it's gonna slightly follow through with the bombs. Or maybe not. But, yeah. The bombs are just really good for getting through this. And we even get the targeting. It all just lines up, eh? Let's get our reload on our... Get our reload, which refreshes. It also heals us a bit, but we don't exactly need that healing because we haven't really lost the health. Technically I do want a better refreshing source, but I can't exactly achieve it because the better refreshing source I want is refreshing punch specifically, and nothing else will be quite the same. Yeah, slimy salve's fine, I guess. It's not really necessary, which is why I say it like that. Obviously, slimy salve is like an amazing passive, but yeah, that's a cookie. That's a Machoska. That's a... That's about as simple as it gets, and then we'll just buy stuff. Alright, sick. Well, that was just a very, very decent store. I'm definitely going to the second store, though. I want mine enhanced, and I want it now. Peg bag. It's not bad, but, you know, 11 plus 2 is not that much. Remove an orb. Well, that's neat. Actually, I'd happily remove the dagger at this point. Don't need it. I am very much lacking cash, so that's pretty decent. I'm still just very much lacking cash. If I go to this store and only buy one... Nah. My deck's pretty good. Only buy one passive and it's enhanced gunpowder, it's still just super, super worth it, so yeah. Like, it's pretty ridiculous just how much enhanced gunpowder is doing for us. It's, like, absurdly ridiculous, to be honest. Especially depending on what boss we're fighting, which is squares. Oh, we're fighting squares. So we brought the bomb spam AoE comp against the boss that is very, very weak against it. Yeah, that seems fun. Do I want this? Kind of cool. It deals a lot of damage. But also... I just don't care, right? Yes. Indeed, I do not care. Well, no elite scenario. And I got one elite. It just didn't really feel like an elite because you cannot see anything. That was a fun first shot. And only shot. Plus 40 healing. Don't mind if I do. Although I haven't actually taken any... Have I lost any health in area 3 whatsoever? Don't think I have. That is certainly not normal. Okay, cool. It seems that Peglin gets to pass through Cruci 11. Who is going to fall though? I'll do it in order this time. And I might actually do it all together. Just because I've got a bad feeling about it, what can I say? We'll shoot there and oh, I forgot, Bombula actually just is enough, right? No, it's not just enough, okay. But on the second shot it will be enough. It's presuming I can actually pull off a good second shot. Like, this is at least a decent second shot, but it's not enough to actually kill them with bombs, is it? Jesus, it is getting so close at this point. Yep, let's just shoot our third Machuska, why not? Okay. Yeah, and look at these stats we're getting as well. The status pickup was definitely amazing. Like, status symbol, when you can actually just ignore the downside of it, is incredible. And especially considering the fact that we actually had some excellent buff sources. So we had Leaf Refresher Course, which is just absolutely incredible, as well as the Flaunty Gauntlets. And Flaunty Gauntlets is nice when you have Mask of Joy. It just so happens that status symbol also acts as a Mask of Joy for it. It'd be nice to combine the two of them, though. That'd be fun. 4 illusion per coin hit. And then you combine that with like a leaf refreshing punch and refloss with stone. Oh man, that could get you to 99 illusion real fast. In fact, I kind of want to try that just because that sounds fun. It does sound pretty fun, but also, like it is the usual refreshing punch leaf combo, which is pretty exceptionally good. But yeah, Bomb Atom is just such an amazing tempo passive. I kind of got it extremely early on and just decided to go all in on it. At that point, we had a Machoska as well, so I realized that it could just very much work. Like I had the proccing capabilities and minus 120 health, no, 150 health still. On enemies is just so valuable. And then we also found the Bombulette. I do think that picking up the safety net special weapon stuff on my dagger was a very good play in the end there. The dagger was obviously pretty useless, but it was definitely very necessary for the early game. And like getting the kill on the Minotaur and that turn specifically was actually pretty nice because I think it would have taken 2 or maybe even 3 or 4 more turns to get the kill. And it would have also been the dagger. I had some debuff stuff there, but it never really amounted to anything. Bomb's Pipeline Honest to Infection one would have been nice, but I just wanted to prior that shop just to try and get this one lovely passive right here. Because it really just seals the deal, doesn't it? Just so incredibly good. But yep, okay. That worked. The bubble was fun. I definitely didn't actually need to pick it up though. It doesn't achieve as much when you already have the passive to support a multi-ball spamming the bomb comp, which I definitely had and I was definitely aiming towards. So honestly, I feel like I probably could have foreseen that and not picked up the bubble, but in the end it was just fun, and that's what matters.